Welcome to my cooking show. I'm Skinny Kitty.
And I'm Musclehead Kev.
Brothers Bistro. Recipes so simple, even a dude can make it.
And together, we're the Klar Brothers.
Bistro. Woo! Welcome, baby.
That's right. We're here in Colorado having a good time again. We haven't seen our friends, the deers, haven't come and met us yet, but we are going to be chefing it up tonight. What are we doing?
Well, we had another little animal that was making a nest under the, was it a fox or was it a bobcat?
Oh, bobcat. We had a bobcat under the patio.
Making a little nest under the patio. You know, Kevin had to scare him away. He's worried about his deer.
Yeah.
Since this is a throwback today, we're going to a recipe, one of our very first recipes, and I think it was popular because it starts with the word naked.
What?
That's why I think it was, yeah. Yeah, button up, buddy.
I'm getting naked. You said naked. You gotta do it naked?
Yeah, ready?
Ready?
Fooled ya. That was a little head fake. We're not gonna do this naked because trust me, you don't want to see either one of us naked. Kev's got a call. You gotta take that call?
Yeah, I gotta take it. All right. Hey, this is Kevin.
So, what I was saying was, today we're doing Naked Burrito Casserole. It's a throwback to one of our very first episodes, and you guys are gonna love it because it's super simple. It just has a handful of ingredients, and it's yummy, yummy, yummy in your tummy, tummy, tummy.
This doesn't look too bad.
No, right? It's not. It really isn't bad. So we got some ground turkey this time. I think the original episode that we did was ground beef.
Okay.
You want to make sure it's lean, whatever you choose. This is like, I think 96% lean, whatever.
Pretty lean.
And you could also do ground chicken, but I didn't see any chicken in the grocery store when we were in there.
We're mixing it up because we've done this recipe before, so we're spicing it up.
So there's that, and then we got a head of lettuce. We're gonna chop that up into finely sliced things. And then we got our eggs. We got 4 regular eggs and 2 egg whites. And remember, we're doubling the recipe that you see on the screen over there where Vanna puts our thing in over there. Wherever you see that, we're gonna double it because we've got 4 people and the recipe only serves 2.
And then we're going to our salsa in a can, Rotel.
Yeah, right.
With diced tomatoes and green chilies.
And we should let Rotel know we are still looking for that endorsement deal. We would love to endorse your products.
We've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe they lost.
It's like shouting in a well, huh? We got some fresh cilantro. We don't buy fresh stuff very often, but we're gonna chop up the fresh cilantro.
We got some fresh guacamole.
We made guacamole. So one of the things that we have discovered as a sort of Klar Brothers Bistro expanded our reach. We got to the point where we couldn't find any guacamole. I think we were in Colorado. We couldn't find any guacamole, and so we decided to make our own.
And it wasn't that hard.
And it's super easy. So we made our own today.
Yeah.
It's a little. I was a little heavy-handed on the garlic, so don't breathe on me.
That's the challenge that you got to deal with my brother's heavy-handedness. And we've got some taco seasoning, so you get enough for one. In this case, we're using 1 pound because it's a double recipe. But you can normally get these packets 1 per pound, or you can get it in bulk. We've been getting it in bulk because we like Mexican.
We do like Mexican.
Who doesn't like Mexican?
And we would normally have gone with the McCormick's brand, but we've decided we're going to eschew McCormick's.
Yeah. They're out.
They haven't responded to our request for an endorsement deal. So, if they want to be back on the table, so to speak, we'll welcome them back because we're forgiving like that. We're going to do some slicing and dicing. So we've had some kitchen tips, quick tips on how to decore the lettuce. I already did that. I just slammed it on the counter.
You guys are learning with us, and we're trying to implement this stuff as we go, right? As we do more of the kitchen stuff, right?
So I got this decored already. I'm ready to slice it up. Kevin's got the cilantro. He's going to cut off the ends and push those to the side. I'm going to take the top lettuce leaf off because it's usually a little dirty and a little wilty. And we're just going to start cutting this thing.
So I folded this in half, and then it goes a little quicker. You can still slice it up, dice it up. We're kind of finer is better, and you're probably not going to, it's really to taste in this particular recipe. So we're just kind of trying to get it fine so we can.
So I did half of a lettuce head because I think that's going to be enough lettuce. Obviously, if we need more lettuce, we can just cut up some more. And I sliced it one way, and now I'm slicing it the other way to make it sort of edible. So large cubes of lettuce.
And I'm going to take some of my cilantro and I'm going to sprinkle it into my dish.
So now we got our eggs. The recipe calls for 4 eggs and 2 egg whites. So I need my bro to get me a little bit bigger bowl so we can crack these eggs into them. While he's off doing that, I'm gonna get rid of the lettuce.
Here's your bowl.
The bowl here. So we're just gonna, I saw a hack on how to crack an egg one-handed. I'm not quite sure I'm ready for that. So we're just gonna crack these eggs full blown, put them in here, like that. Try not to get any shells in there.
You know why I'm
shells
chucking
in there. Yeah.
Because you got to do the egg white hack.
Right.
And you know, we had another one where with you, if you lick your finger,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
stick
Got it out.
it. It worked. First time. Check it out.
Okay, so now we got the egg white hack.
Okay, so now we got the egg white hack. So show me the egg white hack.
Okay.
You make it with your shells.
First you gotta have, I'm just gonna remind our viewers, because we showed this, you can see the full episode. You gotta have a water bottle kind of like this. The thicker the plastic on the water bottle, the better it works.
You know, I've heard that those ice drinks, it's definitely a little thicker, or like a Gatorade type.
So, let's see.
Take it on a Gatorade type bottle.
So let's see if we can get this to go. Ready? Okay. So you just crack the egg like normal, pour it into the thing, and then you squeeze the water bottle.
Oh!
Got
Did you
it,
see that?
baby.
Did you see
Got
that?
it.
It almost fell out.
Okay, then let's get the next one.
Oh, good job. Look at you go.
Okay.
See if you can get this one. Oh, let it. Ah!
You gotta be quick on the tip over. So now we got 4 eggs and 2 egg whites, and we're gonna whip those up a little bit. They say to lightly beat them. Kind of like I do with my brother. You know, I love
Some
it.
people like that. It's not really for me, but some people like that. I don't know.
I'm gonna see if I've learned anything from my brother, because he usually does the meat portion and I usually get the veggies. So come with me. So we got our gas up on medium heat.
Yeah, I heard they're outlawing this stuff in New York. Gas, no more gas stoves.
California, I think.
Oh, really?
Okay, so we got a little pan. This is just the original
right,
pan. We
pan.
try and go light on this stuff if you can, but you can also get spray olive oil and all kinds of things.
Or you can get it flavored if you wanted it with a butter flavor or whatever. So
We pour our lean turkey. This happens to be turkey.
Okay.
In the pan, and we're gonna let this brown up. And we've got our taco seasoning we're gonna add on once we get it kind of brown. But it actually calls for water. But what we found is that there's too much liquid, and you end up having to boil it off. So we're gonna see how much liquid shows up once we get the meat brown. And if we need to add a little water, we'll add a little water. But it calls for a 1/4 cup of seasoning with a 3/4 cup, I think, or a 1.5 cups of water.
all right, how's it going, buddy?
Going pretty good. So it's starting to get brown. It actually, turkey looks a little blonde. It doesn't really brown up the same. You can see there's still
Wow, there's no juice or
no
anything.
juice. Super lean.
Wow.
So I'm gonna pour on the taco seasoning here. Make sure that kind of spread that around.
Okay.
And we might need to, because there's no natural liquid, we might need to add a little water.
So it calls for 2/3 water, 2/3 a cup. With beef, you definitely don't necessarily need it because there's usually fat and stuff in there that you can use kind of as a liquid. But he put a 1/3 cup. So I think the idea, at least from my perspective, is you want enough to make it work.
Woo! Beat it! Beat it! Now, they're supposed to be lightly beaten, so don't get too exuberant. This is what's gonna get poured over the meat mixture that we've got browning on the stove.
Okay, look at that now, buddy, how it's
Okay,
all
right,
kind of
coming
blended.
coming in.
It's blended together. That's how you know it's kind of beaten. That's fine.
Okay.
We don't need to do much more than that. Just
All right.
blend it together.
So we're gonna drain that. The recipe actually calls for it to be drained because we really just want the tomatoes and the spices and all that stuff.
So all we did is found a strainer.
And you could use a colander. This thing happens to be a mesh, metal mesh.
Doesn't matter. And then he's just pouring it back in.
That's it. Voila.
He's going back. And then he's gonna put it, he's gonna keep it here because we're gonna bring the beef over.
Yep.
Right here.
Let me see what you got there.
Well, look at it. It's all kind of browned up.
It's dry.
And it's dry. So that's what we want. Turn that off.
We boiled the water off.
Our oven is ready to go for it to go back in. And we're gonna bring it over here.
And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna scoop all that out of the pan and we're gonna spread it evenly on the bottom of the casserole dish.
So basically, look at that, guys. He's just kind of drizzled it over. You know, we strained it off, all the juice, right? And now he's just kind of putting the tomatoes over it.
Yeah.
It's pretty simple.
The last ingredient
Oh, this is gonna be
is
good.
the eggs.
This is the secret sauce right here.
So we'll try and spread that over them. And this is going to go in the oven for about 30 minutes.
Ken's got some song he's gonna sing to us.
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. However they go. Okay, so we're looking at the casserole dish, and we want to make sure the eggs don't jiggle, especially in the center. So
it looks
we don't want to.
pretty good,
Yeah, it looks
right?
perfect. We don't want to overcook them.
That's what they told us. They said it'll get kind of rubbery.
Yeah, tough.
So bring it out, buddy.
What do you think?
Man, wow. What do you think, guys?
I don't remember this recipe being this good.
Is it holding together okay? Looks like it's holding together okay.
All together okay.
Okay, that's one. Now you're gonna go with this second one, right?
And that pan is hot, baby. You build yours, and I'll build mine.
All right. So lettuce, that's a little cilantro, and then the guac.
A little guac.
A little guac. Gives it a nice color.
And we got to cheese it up a little bit.
And a little cheese. That's right. Wow, that turned out pretty good.
Yeah, yours is a little prettier than mine, but I think mine's gonna
Well,
taste better.
hey, come on. Tell me something I don't know.
That's true. You are the pretty one. Okay.
Yeah.
Just as yummy as I remember.
A little cilantro.
Yeah, definitely tasting the cilantro.
I like the Rotel.
Yeah.
Wow. So if you haven't tried this yet, we're giving it another shot. Right?
For sure.
So, I'm not sure what you wait for. This is super simple.
Yeah. Try it. For sure.
That's right. Follow us. Remember always to follow us, right? Turn on the post notifications. Give us a like. Give us a big thumbs up. And give us a big thumbs up.
And give us an ass. And we'll see you next time. Klar Brothers Bistro.
Out.